Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. It is a great evening here in Southeast Asia, Malaysia to be precise. Wherever you are around the globe, I'm excited to come once again with this special edition, late night edition. Wherever you are, it is in the evening in Africa, in the evening in Europe, in America, it's still in the morning. But here in Asia, we are deep down night, midnight around then. Well, I'm excited to be back one more time with exclusives for you Chelsea fans out there and one or two other news. But then, I think let's start with Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich, Thomas Tuchel speaking after the game last night. This is what he said, Thomas Tuchel, after the Champions League. You know, they are through to the semi-finals of the Champions League, Bayern Munich. After all said and done, Bayern is in the semi-finals of the Champions League. Look, Bayern Munich, wouldn't they be regretting by now by announcing that Thomas Tuchel will be leaving the club by the summer? I mean, they didn't win the league. Does not mean that they have not achieved anything this season. They are still in the Champions League. I believe they didn't know Thomas Tuchel could take them through to this point. They don't know that the man has a magic wand. The magic wand to win Champions League. Thomas Tuchel has it. They should have asked Chelsea fans. Yeah, they should have asked Chelsea fans. And Thomas Tuchel getting to the semi-final with Bayern Munich. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. They can easily win it. Right now, with Thomas Tuchel, with Bayern Munich, they can easily win that Champions League trophy. I am telling you as a Chelsea fan, we will know him, right? Yeah. Bayern could have just exercised a little patience for him. For next season, if he fails to get the job done as they expected. But it was as if he was losing the dressing room then. 2 months ago, it looks like he was losing the dressing room. So that announcement, I believe, is what changed the dressing room. Many of the players now, they made up their mind. They are no longer playing for him. They are playing for the club. They are playing because the club is paying them. But before then, before that announcement was made, the players were not performing. I think he lost the dressing room then. But since the announcement was made, the players realizing that even they themselves, if they don't perform, their market value will reduce, will drop. They began to perform. Meaning they just want Thomas Tuchel to go. They just want him sacked. Well, but now that the dressing room is back together, anything is possible. Bayern could still win the Champions League. As we speak, for me, listen to what he said himself. He said, we did great and we'll be ready for the semi-final, the biggest club in the world. He said, we did great and we'll be ready for the semi-final, the biggest club in the world. Real Madrid game will be totally different from Arsenal one. Real Madrid game will be totally different from the Arsenal one. It is Bayern, Real Madrid. He says that game will be totally different from the game they play against Arsenal. Yes, of course. Real Madrid, the truth is that both Real Madrid and Bayern, they are the European powerhouses when it comes to Champions League. Yeah, they are. They are always there. Bayern have their own standard. And they never drop from that standard. That is part of the reason why Thomas Tuchel has to go. Because the standard of Bayern Munich, you can't drop it for a season. Bayern can never end the season with dear friend. But he said, hopefully, we get some players back to have alternatives. But in terms of team effort, this is the benchmark. This is the benchmark. A lot of their players are injured. So he said, hopefully, they'll be able to get some of the players back on their feet before then. Now, coming back to Chelsea, dear friend. Chelsea. Look, our game against Manchester City, I spoke about it earlier on. And right now, I've been thinking and wondering, how are we going to be handling Haaland? In the first 2 games, yes, we did quite well against him. But I was taking a closer look at Chelsea defenders, their positional play, their dwells, their area plays, and looking at our height. I've been taking a few things into consideration. I decided to check the statistics. Chelsea defenders and their area dwells statistics in the PL this season, according to SofaScore. But they actually score 55%, 1.9 duels won PG. Disasi 69. I think Disasi and Cowell is the highest when it comes to the area duels. Disasi 69% won area duels, and then 2.6 duels won. Yeah, Disasi won 2.6 duels. He won 2.6 duels. Remember, Badasheli won 1.9 duels. Thiago Silva got 70% success, 70%, and 1.8 duels won. Chaloba 35%, 1.3 duels won. Levi Cowell 69%, 1.9 duels won. Ben Chilwell 44%, 0.9 duels won. Mark Cucurella 61%, 1.2 duels won. Malo Gusto 31%, 0.3 duels won. And Rhys James 64% with 0.9 duels won. You can see right there on the screen by yourself. What does this tell you? Going into the game against Man City, our defense has to be tight. Our defense has to be tight. Yes, our defense has to be tight. Going into the game on Saturday night, this must be Poch's logic behind playing Disasi, Silva, and Cowell as left back at the beginning of the season. And why I think Cucurella will keep Chilwell on the bench until the end of the season. Yes, in terms of defending area balls, we need at least 3 good defenders who are good in the air, in the box. Gusto is not that guy in the air, and he's mostly attacking and further up the pitch. Further up the pitch, right? While Cucurella is solid in the air, better than Chilwell. Better than Chilwell. It's not always about being tall, but about being aggressive in every challenge. Cucurella defends with aggression. If he's not winning a header, he's taking or committing a foul. He defends with his heart. He defends with his heart. So in this case, my understanding and my take is that I will expect Disasi and Thiago Silva to be our central defenders going into the game against Manchester City. Let me hear from you in the comment section. I will expect Thiago Silva and Disasi going into the game on Saturday against Man City. My headache for Saturday is how to deal with Haaland in the air. And Chaloba is not good in the air. So I guess my combo will be Disasi and Thiago Silva. Let me know what you think in the comment section, dear friend. Yes, this is my take on our defensive play on Saturday night against Manchester City. See you in the next one when you see me, dear friend. Shalom and peace.